guys, and today we're gonna come at you with thoughts on E3 right after the Microsoft press conference. We're hopefully gonna be getting at you with a couple of videos that will, at least the major ones, Microsoft press conference, Sony press conference, and Nintendo press conference. I personally am more of a fan of the Microsoft, so I know I'm gonna be covering it. I can't speak for the other guys on the channel, so I'm not even gonna waste time with an intro. Let's get right into it. They had a lot of ground to make up from last year's press conference, which we all know was just a total failure. The former president basically ran them into the ground, and so now they got a new president. They had a lot of headway to make up for with the last press conference at E3, and they already started off by saying, we're going to show you straight 90 minutes of game play, game demos, hands on, and just reveals out the wazoo. So they already started off on a strong foot, and it was great to see them heading in that direction. And they hit us with a multitude of games. I'm not even probably going to be able to touch on them all in just this one video, or will I be able to remember them? So I'm going to give you some of my personal favorites. They hit us with the new Call of Duty, and for me, Call of Duty has been getting stale. So hopefully, this new Call of Duty from Sledgehammer can kind of revitalize the series. They show some pretty interesting new weapons and features. I know if you guys were watching, you saw the one grenade where it literally was heat seeking with a mini jetpack equipped to it. It looked like they also kind of had some odd things like that swarm. It looked like kind of robotic. I don't know, robotic flies, kind of like a locust swarm from Gears of War. So it's going to be interesting to see what that does, because it actually didn't attack them at all. So I really don't know what the swarm can do. But then just the ending, how you saw the guy's arm blow up, or him blow up, and then the arm land right next to your character, or if that was your character's arm, I really don't know. But it's definitely going to be something to keep your eyes on in the upcoming future. They unleashed, I believe it's called Sundrive Overburst, something like that. That wacky game that looks like a fusion between Brink and Borderlands, something along those lines. It looks like that's just a game for pure fun. So I guess if you just want mindless fun, that'd definitely be the game to go to. But I believe that Microsoft is in a stepping like in the right direction. That they've got a lot of games, they got a lot of things coming out the pipeline, and they also got a lot of independent things coming out the pipeline, which is why I'm glad to see that they gave the independent developers some shine and some spark. Speaking of spark, that new game that'll allow you to create your own games. I think there's a lot of creative people out there, even from just Halo's Bungie Forge World to things like that nature. We've seen the community do a lot of great things, and now they actually have a platform, and maybe this could start a lot of careers actually. So that'll be interesting to see what things come from Sparks. Leave some comments. Let me know what games you might want to see, and you could actually make it. Like, that'd be pretty great. I know me personally, I write scripts and things like that, so it'll be interesting to actually see them come to life on screen. And speaking of Halo, the biggest reveal to me, I am a Halo fanboy, diehard Halo. I was saddened by Halo 4 and just how it basically killed the series for me. I was even telling friends, like, I'm not even gonna get Halo 5, like, I'm just done with the series. But this Halo Master Chief Edition is definitely a huge step in the right direction. You're gonna get tired of me saying that phrase by the end of the video, but Microsoft has just been dying. Halo's been dying, and now we finally have some life into the series. Oh man, they're gonna remaster all the Halos, especially focusing on Halo 2, and it's gonna have the original multiplayer, which was the hugest multiplayer without question. Everybody's favorite. Me personally, with Halo 3 was my favorite, but they're pretty similar. Only a few minor changes between Halo 2 and Halo 3, but I know one of my friends has been telling me this is what they need to do if they want to keep him on board, and they've done it. I know fanboys everywhere were spazzing out. I know I was like, man, I can't believe they actually did it. So thumbs up the video if you're excited for the new things that Halo has to offer. And we even got a sneak peek at what looked to be the main villain, the main protagonist in the upcoming game, which looks to be, I'm gonna call him Evil Master Chief. And he's actually studying like his game film videos of Master Chief past crowning achievements and things like that. And you got a voice like, and which sounds like the didact, you can't be in his footsteps. You've got to be ahead of him. And it's like, whoa, who is this dude? We got the evil Master Chief, and if he think he knows Master Chief and can predict his moves, I think he's got another thing coming because hey, I'm gonna be behind that controller, and you don't know my moves. I'm pretty unpredictable. So that's gonna be interesting to see. But outside of that, we had another slew of games. We had Evolved, which looks like a great co-op game to play with friends as they unleashed their big boss to Kraken, and he was cracking skulls. So that was amazing to see. I'm definitely excited for that game. There's a ton of other games they released. They had the Assassin's Creed Unity, or is it United? I forget right now. I'm pretty sure it's Unity. As you saw, the four main characters, four co-op mode, just go in and start the French Revolution. I'm guessing that's where this is set in. So me personally, I was not getting tired, but I feel like the Assassin's Creed kind of lost its whole assassin thing a long time ago after one, because all of them, it's just murder. Like you're going out in public and slaughtering people. There's nothing stealthy about it. You can choose to do it stealthy, but at this point the character is so OP, you can just do whatever you please. And now there's four of you, so you can only imagine the carnage and mayhem is going to go down. So I'm sure to be a fun game, but they need to drop the title assassin because you're just going out in cold blood murdering people now. But still, I'm sure a lot of you dedicated Assassin's Creed fans are ready for it and just can't wait. I know Black Flag was a big hit. People like that a lot, so I'm sure you guys will be able to like going in with all your friends in Assassin's Creed and just linking up for group assassins. Maybe like whispering a maiden's ear, like walk past that guy, he turns around and whistles at her, and then next thing you know, he's dead. You got a hidden blade in the neck. So I'm sure everybody's, and that's a running theme it seems throughout most games that were revealed at E3. Co-op. I think people are heavily getting into the co-op mode as now the Xbox One supports the 8 players on one controller, and so that's going to be interesting to see a lot of I guess revitalizing the community. That seems to be where they made the biggest step and biggest progress is listening to the community. 343 decided to actually listen to the community this time around, and they're going to launch a beta for Halo 5, which is something that Bungie has been doing. They've had betas for all of their games, which is, I think, a big reason why it's successful. And now even Microsoft itself is listening to the community and kind of revitalizing it because you can go online now and nobody has a mic in. It's all for yourself, and it's no real sense of community like it used to be in the past. But I think that's definitely going to come back with the just this holiday season is going to be a slew of games as you see, and that's not even all of them. Like I can't even remember all of the ones they showed, but oh yeah, another personal favorite of mine is going to be Fable. We saw that. You got more co-op, but this time they added something unique. You can actually play as the villain, and you can make it harder for your friends and things to succeed. Maybe you can outsmart them. It's honestly going to be a game of chess. And I was thinking to myself, man, they got to make this more difficult because the main character in Fable can get so overpowered and just so good in a short amount of time that those few enemies that they throw at you aren't going to be anything. They got to throw a lot of enemies and a lot of big bosses, and that is exactly what that ending clip showed me. They showed not only all of those grunts running at you, but a huge amount of just giants and goblins also coming at you. So I'm excited for that. I've played all the Fables, and I'm definitely looking forward to this one. Comment below what games are you most looking forward to. Another game I'm looking forward to is going to be The Division. The Division is something that I've been excited for ever since I saw it revealed at the last E3. So I was really pumped to see even more gameplay from it. It's looking like it's going to be a real, again, awesome co-op game. But not only that, is Tom Clancy. Like, come on, he makes awesome games. And I think this is undeniably going to be another awesome game, as we saw in the gameplay footage them fight for a stronghold that one of the members had down. They was getting pressed, so it's not like you're gonna be just the ultimate gunner. They were actually losing life. They could have very well have lost that battle. Even at the end, the very last person left alive, he was keeping all three of them at bay with one gun because it was a powerful gun. So it definitely seems like it's going to be challenging. You definitely have to have communication. So you can't go into this game with no mic, because that's going to be an easy way to die fast. But I also like some of the tech that they show, how you have that one flying little orb thing flashing light, and the guy's like, I can't see, and then he goes and kill him. So I'm definitely excited for that. So I say my top three things that I'm most looking forward to after this press conference is definitely going to be Halo. I'm definitely looking forward to see what they do with that. The Division, and I'm gonna say Fable, just because that new aspect is also just playing as the villain and being able to trump your own friends and co-op play. That's just gonna be awesome things to look at. But also, I'd say uh, close fourth would be Spark, just because I'm interested to even get my own ideas out there and develop for them. And I'm sure everyone out there as well wants to make their own game. Like, we always have suggestions on what kind of things developers could do differently. This game could have been good if blah 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 blah. Now we're gonna step into their shoes and we're gonna get critiqued for the games that we make, and we're gonna see it's not that easy to make a good game. So I personally want to put my skills up to the test to see if all my criticism over developers over the past years were justified, or was I just a small fish aiming at a big pond? Like, we're gonna see, and I'm definitely excited for that. Also, for all you Forza fans out there, they've got a new Forza coming out with over 200 cars. The graphics look amazing. You got the seamless multiplayers. You got the dedicated server. You got 1,000 player club that you can join. So it's gonna be just a multitude of things coming, and that's not even just the half of it of what was covered. You also got them reviving games and bringing them back. Also, one revitalized game was in Killer Instinct, and we saw our man TJ Combo out there just who was touching him. He has the nasty combos, not carried over, and higher graphics. He's going to be the most played character coming out for the season 2 Killer Instinct. That's for sure. But after that, we got other revitalized games such as Phantom Dust. I personally don't know anything about it, but it looked sick. Like, it just looked really sick when I saw it. Just the trailer for it. The world turns black. This purple violet enemy girl comes out of nowhere, and you're just on the bench like, man, I was enjoying a nice breezy day, but I guess I gotta kill somebody now. And so it's definitely going to be great to see what other games they bring back. Hopefully some fan favorites. What games would you like to see brought back and brought into the new generation with new graphics, or maybe even old graphics, but just you can play it on the Xbox One? Or like, leave comments below of what you want to see. Me personally, if I had to decide a game that I want to see brought back, let's say from the original Xbox, that's kind of tough, but I'd have to say I want to see the original Prince of Persia redone, because that was one of my personal favorite games and really challenging. I actually never beat it because I kind of sucked at games as a little kid, but I got better. So it's all good. Or Jet Set Radio Future. If they bring that game back with co-op multiplayer, it'll be amazing. And thumbs up if you recognize what Jet Set Radio Future is and how fun that game was. And another game that they showed was Crackdown, that they're bringing, I guess, the Platinum Hits back also on Xbox One. So they're definitely doing a lot of things right, step in the right direction, revamping the Platinum Hits, revamping old games, revamping the arcade, getting some actual titles behind it, such as the Division, such as Halo, such as Call of Duty, and such as just the other new games coming out, Evolve. Like, and they have exclusive. A lot of these are gonna have DLC exclusive for the Xbox One. I'm excited for that. Like, we're getting back to the core of what made the Xbox 360 such a unique experience. Was they engaged the community. They gave us exclusives that you couldn't get. Not just, oh, you'll get it 3 months earlier. It's nice to get things early, I guess, but nah. I want to say to PS4 fanboys, like, look, this is why we're better. Oh, you got slightly higher graphics? Well, I have this new DLC that you can't even touch. That's why we're better. But nah, let me get down off the soapbox. This E3 definitely have me looking real positively at the future of what Microsoft has, of what gaming has for me. I personally haven't made the jump yet to Xbox One. I was real skeptical because they didn't have anything. Like, it currently has nothing. And as you see, they went back on a lot of their policies. Things are getting better. So I see a real possible near future me getting the Xbox One. If so, leave your gamer tags also in the comments below. Mine is Wolfman 2021. That's Wolfman 20201. And we can game sometime, and just leave comments below saying what your thoughts of E3 was, what you're most looking forward to, or if they didn't meet your expectations, because there's some things that maybe didn't go over so well. And who knows what that might be for you. For me personally, that would probably be, I guess, even just some of the demos that they showed on the stage was kind of short and planned out. Like even that Witch Hunt 3, you didn't really get much of or a sense of the game except for, oh, you hit them, you can track them, you can open alternate, I guess, story by when he saved that damsel in distress, and then he went and fought the Griffin. But I didn't like how the Griffin fight. You fight him, you get him down to half health, and then it goes into a cutscene, and you don't even see how he kills him. You just see him whip out this engraved sword from Lord of the Rings, basically, and then he's riding into town with a Griffin on his horse. Why does a horse have the strength to pull a whole Griffin head? I don't know. But they definitely could have did a better job with certain games. But overall, just 90 minutes of pure games, which they lacked focus on in the previous year. They're definitely moving in the right direction. I can't wait to see what's next. I can't wait to see what else E3 has. Me personally, I'm going to be also doing a video of the Ubisoft press conference, or Ubisoft, however you want to say it. I really don't care. But that's what else. That's the other thing that I'm looking forward to, and hopefully my boys will get at you with other videos, keeping you guys engaged. Let us know what videos you might want to see, what press conferences you want us to cover, and we'll cover it. So this is Planet Nerd, personally Whoop the Legend, coming at you with this video. Hope you enjoy. It's a little on the long side, but then again, there was a lot to say. There was a lot to cover. I had 90 minutes worth. So hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for more videos. And remember, we're all nerds living on one planet. Planet Nerd, Whoop the Legend,